What's going on, everybody? Day 2. Time to get back after it. I was gonna start this morning doing this, but my yard was messy. Well, it was long, and I wanted to mow it because I love riding my mower and listening to the music. So got all that done. That's looking real nice. Got some stuff I need to clean up around the house. I'm actually gonna probably do videos on that. I'm repainting my house and cleaning it all up. If you guys want to see that, go ahead, drop a comment below and let me know, and I'll do a time lapse of me completely redoing my house. But anyway, today's project is we are going to get in here and try and figure out this wiring mess. There's not that many that come from right here, so I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. But we've got broken wires from the squirrels and stuff, or whatever it was, and stuff going over here, stuff going over there. Still got some leaves back there. So going to clean that out. It's been leaking all night, so I mean, this thing hasn't stopped dripping. I know, granted, I pressure washed the hell out of it yesterday, but holy crap. So as you guys can see, it turned out really nice. I'm really happy with it. I'm so excited. I've been sitting in the driver's seat making motor noises, acting like I've been driving. No, but most of this is gonna be time lapse because I'm just gonna be in there pulling on wires and seeing what goes where, and see if we can get some power to the motor today and maybe get the motor to lean down at least. I'd be happy with that. And then I don't know when we're gonna start pulling the carbs and stuff just yet. I want my buddy Alex to be here when I do it, that real big guy you guys see in a few of the videos. He used to be a boat mechanic, so I think I'm gonna have him stand around while I do it. But I mean, that should be fine. Hopefully it's just clean the carbs, get everything, jiving again and sparking right, and clean the plugs, and she'll get going. But likelihood of that is probably 0. I'm pretty sure the steering's locked up too. So remember that comment about big money items yesterday? Bought a boat. Don't know what I should have expected. But all right, let's get to the time lapse. Let's start pulling these wires apart. Look like hell. Holy cow. All right, so I just crammed my knee right here into this guy, so that was awesome. So first I'm gonna take all the screws out of the floor, and then we'll get to the wiring. So Well, I found something, and then I stopped the time lapse because I wanted to show you guys, and I got so mad that I forgot to start recording, so I gotta catch you up now. So the harness for the engine is completely destroyed. It is just falling apart in my hands and just horrible. Most of the wires are out of the boat. Most of this stuff was just light wires and just stupid stuff. So the only thing, I've got the shifter off here, and I'm looking at what I can do for getting to the wires in there, because I'm about to build a harness. I know I can do it. I've done them before for cars. It's just a super big pain in the ass, and I kinda don't know how to figure out which wire in there goes to there, because they're so faded. And not only that they're faded, that they're cracking and falling apart, so I can't use a multimeter to shoot one side to the other to see if it's picking up, because they're just touching everywhere. It's horrible. Like, look at this. I mean, that is horrible. And it's going into the motor. I haven't even got to working on this thing yet, and I can see all the wires are cracking. That one's completely exposed. So I'm about to take this entire harness out and lay it on the ground and see if there's any possible way I can make my own. I know I can do it. I just got to get the stuff, sit down, turn off everything outside of my head, and do it. So I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm getting ideas. I know I'm gonna do it. I'm just trying to figure out what my next move should be. Whether it's pulling it off of here, that's gonna be it. I need masking tape and a Sharpie so I can mark the wires where they go on the motor and on the harness, and then from that I'll just break all the rubber off the wire and pull that wire out. Or maybe, I don't know. All right, I gotta figure it out. I'll pick the camera back up once I get something going here. All right, so I need to make a list, and someone's old white claw box will do just as fine. All right, so right now I need to figure out, let's see what we got done. Let's see what we got done first. So cleaned already, so that's done. Okay, so then stripped, that's done. Seats upholstered. Okay, and this is 2 of those, and I gotta give those to Alex, so he'll be the one on the seats. And then I've got harness. Okay, so we'll do the harness. That's our plan right now. Then motor. See if we can get it to run. And if the motor runs and everything does good, we are gonna do the switches. So I'm gonna do the lights is 1. I'm gonna need a second switch for the bilge pump. I'm gonna need a switch for the radio, and a switch for all the LEDs that are going to go inside eventually, but we'll wait on that one. I am getting a radio right away though. That's going in before this thing ever goes in the water, so at least if it breaks down I can listen to music while I get towed in. You got to make sure you got a radio. Everything I got's got a radio. Even the Ranger's got a radio. Only one speaker works, but she's got a radio, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. Come on. All right, so anyway, harness, motor. Okay, so harness, motor. And then switches. I need switches. I'm gonna need new, what is that? Anchor light. Anchor light socket. All right, we got that. I think that light in the front works. Probably not. I'll do that stuff. So motor, switches, new anchor light socket, because I just ripped the wires out of it. Tilt and trim with motor, so tilt trim. All right, and then so once we get all that done, then we got to get the boat to the water. So then trailer, I am gonna paint it black, put rock lights on it so it matches the Tacoma if I'm pulling in the early morning or at night. I want them both to match just like the semi did. I'll show you guys how to do all that. I think I'm gonna use rock lights so it matches. Not sure yet. Pretty sure the trailer's in good condition, but I got pieces I gotta cut off of it, and these PVC guides aren't gonna work for me, because I know some places it gets pretty current gets ripping pretty good at the ramp slip it in. So oh, tint the windows a little bit. So trailer, so that's that, and then tint. So if we get the motor running, get everything going, tint the windows, get the lights on, get the radio on, she'll be ready for a maiden voyage. And if I can keep up at a pace like this, if the motor's not blown up by the end, it's a new month right now, I think. Yep, it's the 30th, so it's about to start a new month. So the end of next month, I want to have this thing in the water. And I think that is completely possible as long as she shows me some love back, and that engine harness is not one of them. Not engine harness, but control harness. So, alright, I'm gonna try and get me a game plan here. We got all this. This is gonna go up on the dash, stuck in right here. We'll mark things off as we go, because that's how you do a project, and I've never done that before, so that means we're gonna finish this one, I'm telling you. Alright. Okay guys, so what I got going on here is I've got the shifter apart, and I'm looking at this main harness here and all the wires it's got coming in, and I'm trying to figure out a way to know which wire's which at the back, because everything's different freaking colors. The wires that they go to aren't the same as what those are, and all kinds of other craziness. This has been open before. Someone's did something in here, because there's some wires gone. Like that one. That's like hit for the trailer, and the motor goes up automatically. But so it looks like the wires on the inside of the controls are good, so that's a good sign. So I can snip these, and then I just need to figure out what they are in the back, and then I'll be in there. I need some masking tape and a Sharpie so I can number them still though, 100%. Just keep going back and forth, and then I'll know exactly what to connect to where, and I'll have my own harness, because I just looked it up and I can't find them. So this is what it is. Wire's cheap, time is free, kind of, and we're gonna smoke this. Oh, so I also don't have a key. I forgot about that, and now I got to figure out how to fix that. All right, awesome. That looks like power. So, all right, I'm gonna just start going at this and see what I can figure out, and maybe take some notes down, and if I start doing something different, I'll get back with you. One thing ow! The hood just went up my rear. One thing I want to tell you guys, when you're doing something like this, always get pictures of it from a few different angles. So after you're done, or like you get in a spot where you don't know what happened or what wires go where, you can always look back at your pictures and most likely be able to figure out where it went originally. So, alright, so update. Man, it's been like a couple hours since I picked the camera up, but I've kind of got it figured out what I got to do. So in here I'm getting all of these numbered, where they go, what they're on every single one, so I know where all the wires go. So then I'm going to pull this out. I got them all marked here also on the wire coming in and the wire going to where it goes inside of the control box. So everything will be numbered and tagged. I got to run up to the parts store. I'm going to get the correct gauge wires, some heat shrink butt connectors, and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna lay out all the wires that I need on the ground, and then I'll go 1 1, you know, 2 2, 3 3, 4 4, blah blah, and get them all together, put some wire loom over it, tape it up real good, and throw her back in there, and I'll have my own harness, and we should be good to go. So then tomorrow, well, I'm not gonna get this done today, this is gonna go until tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll record making the wiring harness, so that way all the electrical stuff will be in one video. And Then the engine stuff, that'll be a whole new video, and we're just gonna keep running with it. I'm loving it. I'm feeling great about this. So, all right, now got to get everything set up and get me a nice area cleaned out. Probably gonna put down some paper to write notes that I'm thinking in my head as I'm doing it all. And yeah, all right, next step. All right, so I've got most of the harness out here now. I've decided I'm just gonna rewire everything myself, except for like the trim pump, I think, because those wires look good. I just got to repair one part. But the lights, I only need one light switch back here. I put that on a switch. I run the wires to the front for the front one, so then my lights are on, and then run another switch and wires for bilge pump. And then I don't know, I think I'm gonna do those separate from the harness. I don't want them all together, just in case, you know. Whew. But now this is the part that I don't want to do, that I have to do, and that is cutting it off this. Oh, I'll bring you in for the excitement here. All right, so this is what I'm working with. I think you guys can see, I imagine. There we go. So I've got everything marked here. The linkage, oh crap, I gotta disconnect that. I also where's my good cutters at, dang it. Oh. Making that more stressful than it needs to be. Oh, so sketchy. Well, this stuff's taped together. That's fine. Alright. So that's still connected down here. So if I want to redo that stuff, which is, I believe, the tilt and trim. Yeah, that's a tilt and trim right there. So that's tilt and trim. This stuff right here looks good. This actually only needs the green and the purple. Watch, it's gonna be the purple one back here. Would you guys look at this? Look at this. The only wire I needed to stay good, and it's messed up. Gosh darn it. Alright, I'm gonna keep plugging away at pulling this stuff out of here. Alright everyone, we are basically at a standstill here. I've got all the wires ripped out. I've got everything where I know it's at, and I know what I need to do. I just ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon, like, you know, waterproof, you know, heat shrink connectors and or butt connectors, and then connectors and wire, and a cutoff switch, a battery switch. I actually got like some race switch, and you gotta put a key in it and turn the batteries on. It's pretty fancy, I like it. So we're making progress, just getting along there. Once I get this harness done and all that stuff wired up, it's gonna be time to try and start the motor. I wish I could have done it beforehand, but the wires literally were just falling apart in my hand. Where is it at? Look at this. Like, ow. And it's just going to heck. Here, watch, I'll show you something. Just rub them together, and the plastic just starts dropping off. So I found a spot where the squirrels chewed on it. So I pulled it out, trying, you know, just rebutt them together to fix it. And it just started getting worse and worse. So hope you guys liked the video. I will be doing a whole harness video. Well, I'll probably start that one whenever I get all the stuff. But for now, you guys see where we're at. Give you guys a little bit of content. And next step is getting the harness in and then getting it running. And if it runs good, then we start spicing her up. Radio, LEDs, getting the paint buffed out. I'm loving it. I'm thrilled. Can't wait to get it in the water. I'm so excited. So, all right. Thanks for watching the video. Click this button right here to subscribe. Really appreciate it. Right here's the video YouTube recommends and think you'd like. Don't forget, check out the merch, hoodies, hats, and shirts. Link in the description below. Come on.